Hello, the one and only Xylophoney here, welcoming you to Hangman's Alley, a settlement of Fallout 4. Now, this video is going to be showing some of the potential that the Hangman's Alley settlement has, because from the first glance, it may just be the ugliest settlement there is. It's littered with trash, random shacks and structures just piled on top of each other everywhere, and it's a really enclosed area, and all the rubble around doesn't help at all. Even looking out front, there's men just hanging. It's just not a good sign. But we did keep the front wall. It's nice and flush against the sides, which normally we wouldn't be able to imitate, so that's the one thing we kept. But also put some turrets out front of it, but let's take a look inside, shall we? Oh man, look at this. All the power, all the beautifulness. Hey, close the door behind you. Come on, be respectful. Welcome to Hangman's Alley. Now, as you can see here, we went with a bit of a nightlife in the city theme, just because, I didn't really like the whole bandits and shacks theme that was going on. The one building that we did have to keep was this one, just because it's not destroyable, but we kept these cinder block stairs just because they have a nice look to it. But the main thing this building does is kind of masks the farm. As you can see, we got some trees out front here, and behind we have all the, water pumps and corn and razor grain, carrots, tomatoes, all that stuff that you need to keep a settlement alive. But obviously the theme of this place is not farming, so it's all back there tucked away. Now we also have some paintings up there, a nice boat, a nice farm, and a flag, just to, kind of improve the look of it a little bit and just kind of mask the, the ugliness of that shack. We do also have a turret up there just to help defend the front gate if need be, if anyone does get through here. But yeah, as well as that, we have defense set up here. We have our guard dressed up in Diamond City armor, just because we're pretty much right next to Diamond City, so it only seemed fitting. And I kind of found that guard armor on a body just outside this place. We have generators hooked up here, one large generator and then a small generator, which I just had since I set up the place. Might as well use it. All hooked up into a thing here that links it up to all the different buildings. I have it crossing over here and then going around the edge of the outside, so there's not wires going across everywhere, although there's natural wires going across everywhere, so I don't know why I tried to mask it at all, but it did kind of really help the feel of it a little bit. But the main thing we got going here is a nice big open area, and all the people kind of just gather around here. So as well as the defense station up here, we have our siren and our recruitment beacon. That all adds up there, and we also got strobe light down here, ice cold Nuka-Cola, so everyone can enjoy themselves. We have nice lights up here. Yeah, see, even Sheffield is here because he likes Nuka-Cola. We have our just weapons workbench and workbench here, just normal stuff you're gonna want to have in a settlement. Just up against the side here. We got the whole strobe light thing going on just to liven up the two sides of it here when you got things going, and they're actually in sync right now, which is very rare, but it's kind of nice. Anyway, you can see everyone's in a nice, they're in their dresses and suits and all that stuff, trying to look nice. We do have this Brahmin here. I couldn't really, I didn't have the heart to kill him, even though he doesn't match with the theme, and he kind of doesn't help the appearance of this place. But we do have a feeder set up all the way in the back corner there, so generally he hangs out there away from the bulk of people. And we also got the cooking station here just because the ground's burnt and it kind of fits well there. We got a table and some chairs out here just to help people congregate out in the open. It's really nice. Basketball hoop. We got our bell to call in the settlers here if we need to. Ding ding. And there they all come.
Coca-Cola's the only thing I can drink that wakes me up.
That's good, man. That's good. Over here we have our, scavenging salvage bases, just so everyone will have some, busy work to do and generate some scrap and stuff for the area. It's very helpful. We have a couple stores set up here, a clothing store and general store. It's not really a military settlement, so we don't have any weapons or any of those kinds of bases set up. We also have a defensive tower set up over here, kind of watching this alley. There's only one entrance to this base how I have it set up. But you only really need that, to be fair, and this kind of just worked too well, just to, prevent another, source of enemies coming in and stuff like that. And of course, here we have our main building, which, is set up with some fences here just because it's kind of floating there. We have some foundations all set up, kind of pushing up against the back wall here, and we have a little bit of this pile kind of seeping in here, but it doesn't really take too much away from it. Inside, we of course have furniture. We got our couch, you know, a nice little ottoman, TV in case we ever get cable again. Who knows what'll happen in this apocalyptic world. Other little bit of furniture there. We have our first aid clinic all set up there so, you know, everyone can stay healthy, keeping it indoors. And on the second floor is kind of where we have our barracks bed set up. Now, if you continue to watch this series, you'll see that I have a lot of these set up in many settlements, just because it's the most efficient way to have people, you know, sleep without making a ton of different structures that'll really clutter up the area. Now, these beds are all, you know, house the different settlers that we have here, and they're necessary to have a happy settlement. Up here we have, you know, nice fencing going across the roof. We have another guard post just so we can look around from up here. And of course we have our artillery beacon from the Minutemen, just in case we need to, you know, throw down a smoke grenade in a nearby area and take everyone out. Over here we have some more defenses on this nice little platform here. We can actually just set up the turrets there. We also have another kind of man-made platform there. It actually connected to the floor here, and then we just destroyed the middle part, and what remained was a little corner that was stuck in the wall, and I thought it looked kind of nice, so I put a turret up there. And from this angle it's really cool because it can fire over down towards the gate and through the main area, or it can you know, fire down into the other possible entrance. So it's a really good defensive post for in case anyone actually does get into the settlement and they get past the guns that are out front. So I really like the position. Now, aside from that, there's not a lot left to show you guys. Everyone's just here having a good time. We got the dancing, we got the strobe lights, the electricity everywhere. I really kind of disliked that this place was so enclosed, but then I embraced that. I cleared all the structures down here so it gave it a nice open area, yet still kind of, you know, concealing this area. Yet over here I embraced it with making this structure kind of lean out forward into the alley a little bit more, which I think kind of enhances this zone since it's not really, you know, a heavily traveled zone. In fact, to be honest, people can't even get up these stairs. I don't know why they can't, just because it's not grounded. These are two separate sets of stairs, so they're not smart enough to walk to their own beds. But that really does enhance the nightlife. People here are up all night, they don't sleep. They just dance the night away. What are you doing? Why aren't you in costume? I said I was doing a video and everyone here needed to be in costume so it could all be good. Everyone was supposed to be happy, dancing, having a great time. I set up the lights and everything. I gave you all a day off work and you're not in costume. You know what? Can't take this. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like on the video, leave a comment, maybe add a hashtag Fallout4, and let me know what settlement you would like to see next. A lot of them have some potential that really isn't seen. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. And next time, everyone will be in costume. Understand?